What up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. If you did not catch the video I posted yesterday, I doubled up on one of my favorite Air Jordans of all time, so make sure you guys go and check that video out. Also, Army, I noticed that you guys have been loving the Rejuvenator promo code that I've offered you guys. So with that being said, Army, I want to let you guys know that you do have ways of cleaning your Air Jordans, your Nikes, your Adidas, whatever shoes you got with suede. Now, for instance, this Rejuvenator brass bristle brush right here takes care of the Air Jordans or whatever other sneaker you got that has a thick suede. So I'm talking about like Air Jordan 4 Calls or the Jordan 12 Deep Royals that had like the ashy suede on them. Those thick suede sneakers need the Rejuvenator brass bristle brush to go ahead and get all of the naps and the kinks out. If your sneakers are looking like the head of Kevin Durant, you need to make sure you get this brass bristle brush to go ahead and get the naps in that kitchen to smoothen out that suede on your thick suede sneakers. Rejuvenator also offers something for sneakers that have a thinner line of suede. I'm talking about like your Air Jordan 4 Travis Scott, your Air Jordan 1 Mochas, your Air Jordan 1 UNC Blues. Those joints deserve the Rejuvenator suede drag kit. Now, I don't know if you guys remember as a kid and you wore like your Timberlands, and if you scuffed them and got them dirty or anything of that nature, and you had that eraser and you go ahead and erase some of the marks off of the suede, you use that for that, and then you use the brush, you know, to get rid of some of the debris and some of the dirt off of the sneakers. Army, both of these are essential if you do love suede on your shoes. This right here is used for the sneakers that got that booty backstroke motion. You see that real fine thin layer of suede. Use promo code Unbreakable10 to get 10% off all Rejuvenator products. The water and stain repellent, the brass bristle brush, all of the other bristle brushes. The 10% off works on all Rejuvenator product. And do not forget the Rejuvenator offers their free shipping across the U.S. Army. So make sure y'all are taking advantage of that. Now let's get to the video. Alright, first off, let's talk about the sneaker that had the entire Instagram, Facebook sneaker group, Twitter, sneaker world going crazy. And I'm talking about these Air Jordan 1 Burgundies, Air Jordan 1 Maroons. Now, these joints is fire, okay? This is a fire Air Jordan 1, and to be 100 with y'all, these joints are colder than the UNCs, the Mochas. That's just my personal opinion. If you agree, let me know in the comment section below. But the sad thing about this joint right here is that it was photoshopped. And I was just like, bruh, like it was a fire shoe. Soon as I seen the image of it, I screenshot and sent it to Lil Bro Z Sneakerhead. And he was like, nah, bro, them look familiar. Like, this image look familiar. Then he found the image, and yes, Army, this joint was photoshopped from a pair of Air Jordan 1 UNCs that another person had posted on his own personal Instagram page. And when I say that news traveled like a wildfire, it was on my Facebook feed, Facebook sneaker groups, Twitter. Everybody was posting saying fall 2021. And that joint ain't even real. It's just crazy how that information and how fast it just literally traveled. At the point I was just like, Nike watching. They watching. They probably watching, and this is probably why I don't be getting W's on sneakers, because they watch everywhere. They watching me from this camera right above my head. And if we don't get this joint this year, which I highly doubt, but I highly feel like Nike seen that image and they like, they want them joints. It's a Jordan 1. It's going to have everybody crazy. Let's give it to them eventually, but they might put a little bitty twist on it. Nike said, hey, bump them Air Jordan 13 playoffs that they've been wanting for years. Bump them Cherry 12s that they've been wanting for years. Bump them Taxi 12s, what they've been wanting for years. Nike know what we want. That don't necessarily mean they're going to give us what we want, but they are known. Some people have said that Nike has stolen some of their designs and some of their colorways and things of that nature. So I would not be surprised if Nike put in the order, hey, April, June come around, they're like, hey, put these in, drop these joints in the fall, or we get them in a year or two. But I honestly feel like eventually we will get it in. Pretty much any shoe with like a Chicago color base, it does numbers. And to add suede on that joint, knock your boy out, alright? Next up, Army, I want to go ahead and talk about one of the Air Jordan 1s. Like, if these joints were to drop, and the sneaker I'm talking about is right here. Well, these joints aren't the actual sneaker, but it's a combo of both of these. I'm talking about those Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragment collab that we've seen. It has the Fragment colorway, but it's in the silhouette of the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott. That shoe right there will do catastrophic things in the sneaker world, man. I'm talking about the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott goes about $2 grand by itself. This size 11 is worn, so I'm not going to get the full thing. Same with my Fragments worn one time. DS Fragment 1s go for $4 grand. DS Jordan 1 Travis Scott's go for $2 grand. That's $6,000 combined for those two shoes. Smash them into one. We looking at least a $3,000 to $4,000 resale market for that shoe. Maybe even bigger than that. That shoe right there is fire. And on top of that, Army, on top of that, we don't know if that's a one-on-one or if it's a sample or if we're gonna see it, but it's the first time we have seen another Travis Scott Jordan 1 high. They had the rumors of the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Chicago. We never seen them on that man's feet, so that shoe don't exist. These joints do exist. And on top of that, I did see Offset on Complex today, and he had the Air Jordan 6 Travis Scott's, the yellow joints, and he said that that's the only one in the world. He got them right off of Travis Scott's feet and said that them joints ain't coming out. That's the only one that's ever been made. So with that being said, I'm hoping that those joints are not a one-of-one and we eventually get them. I want to say either earlier this year or late last year, we seen the image of the Jordan 1 Travis Scott lows, the University Blue Obsidian colorway. Either one of those, it could have been a one-of-one, or we could potentially see them sometime this year. When we seen the Travis Scott OG highs, we got the lows as well. So I'm here for it. I think that that shoe right there is going to topple any other Jordan 1 that has ever came out. That is going to be issues. 190 retail, 250 retail, it don't matter. People going to buy it. People going to go crazy over it. And last but not least, I want to talk about just the cancellations, the delays, the what's going on. All I know is the Carmine 6s, I hit the grade school pair. It's not here. It hasn't landed. I don't know if it's delayed because of the weather. I'm not sure what's going on with that. The Air Force One, the Valentine's Day joints I hit, they not here. None of the sneakers I hit on the Jordan Reserve the other day for his birthday, none of them are here. None of the stuff is actually even updated. Most of my stuff is still saying preparing to be shipped. Now, Snipe hit me up this morning, was just like, bro, man, like, Nike and sneakers just canceled my Air Jordan 1 neutral grades. He hit those 11 days ago. 11 days ago, and they just now canceled it today. He was just like, man, look, had they canceled it 30 minutes after, I wouldn't be tripping. Now, Snipe is going to upload that video later on tonight, so make sure y'all watch that so y'all can get more of the behind the scenes and more of the detailed information, because I want to say he did have a convo with Nike and they did hit him back. So make sure y'all get the final verdict with Snipe and his neutral grades. But Snipe is not the only one who I've heard neutral grades got canceled. A couple other members of the Army let me know that they Carmines got canceled. Every time we look on the app, reservations are getting canceled. So that's showing us now, Army, that just because it's a GR does not necessarily mean it's going to be easy. It's going to be a cakewalk. You literally got to put in that footwork for every release now, because you may be dependent on Flex, and then come Thursday, they didn't cancel on Foot Locker. They didn't cancel Foot Action. They canceled Champs. Now you SOL on the Flex app. Now the only thing you got to do is hope for sneakers. Sneakers is being delayed. I don't know who hit on the Cool Grades, but if y'all notice, they said Cool Grades not shipping out to sometime in March. I want to say like March 2nd, March 3rd is like when they're going to be shipped out. Some people with the Cool Grades on sneakers saying that them joints not going to arrive until March. We know normally when we get a W on sneakers, we get that shoe within the 2 to 3 business days. Now again, this snowstorm, this blizzard has definitely taken a toll on just the world in general. So we understand that that's something that we can't control. But if we can't control it, how can we move around it, or how can we find advantages to actually still get our shoes? Because it's crazy. Also, I got 2 other messages from the Army. One member hit me up and say, "Break, let the Army know Champs and Foot Locker has their pairs of silver toes." Shout out to Matt Roberts. He hit me up at 12:34 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, shout out to Matt Roberts for that. He picked up 3 pairs. And also shout out to another member of the Army. He messaged me and said, "I called and talked with my connect up there on the customer service side at Nike HQ. She said that the warehouse may not have as many pairs as orders placed. Hoping none of them get canceled." So if y'all start to get some of them cancellations, that means that Nike doesn't have enough shipment or doesn't have enough pairs to fulfill all of the orders that they got. But if you get an order confirmation, I feel like you should be guaranteed your pair. If I get a cancellation after 11 days of waiting, I'm hitting them, especially on the shoe I want. Hey, y'all gotta run them University Blues. I need a pair of them guaranteed. Y'all cancel these, I need these joints guaranteed, but it's literally been delays on everything, Army. So I thought 2020 was terrible with delays and pushbacks, but this is pretty bad too. And next week we got the University Blues, and how things have been going, these are gonna be the same way. And if these joints end up in stores and not on the app, and they come out on a Tuesday when they were supposed to drop on Saturday, this mocha's all over. So let me know in the comment section if y'all have had any delays, cancellations. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know how y'all feel about the maroon Jordan 1 Photoshop, the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragment collab. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army stays strong like always. Hug your loved ones. This is the 3rd time I filmed this video. I just want y'all to know that. This is the 3rd time I filmed this video. But I love y'all. First time I had chicken crumbs in my beard. Second time my ring light wasn't bright enough and I was looking orange than a mug, like a big old orange. And this time hopefully it comes out fine. If it don't, Army, I love y'all, but I'm still gonna edit it and put this one up. I love y'all, Army. Stay strong like always. Hug your loved ones. I'll catch y'all later. Let's get it.